Vogs.
Buddy Vogs.
WVogs 18.
Go on, Vogs.
WVogs 18.
Vogs 18.
Vogs 18.
We like sports and we don't care who knows.
Football, tennis, hockey, golf.
I don't have friends. I got family.
This is where the fun begins.
That's right. It's your guy, WVogs18 here, back here with another sporadic live stream like I normally do. Hope everyone is having a good week. I know I am. I was off of work today. I'm off of work tomorrow and Saturday, which is not usual for me because I normally am off 2 days, not 3 days in a row. But let's address the chat real quick. First, we got DJ Wise saying hello and hi. Hi, James. WVogs18, continue being awesome. Thank you. You too, sir. We got Cool Gamer. Hello, Cool Gamer. We got Crashed by Bethany. Ew. It's Will, JK, heart emoji. Thank you, Bethany. Hope you and James are having fun on vacation. I saw you guys got some comic book pickups and you went to a baseball game. But I have two guests in the back. First off, we got everyone knows him. And as Barry says, when there's a Will, there's a J. My YouTube dad, Jay Thompson. What's up?
Just me.
How about that tribute for Willie Mays and the Negro Leaks? That was cool.
I didn't watch it. I watched it. I watched what the Giants and Cubs did during the announcement.
Yeah. Yep. And then we got the Bud Files saying hello. Hello, Bud Files. You better continue to be awesome or else. I will, I promise. Jay, if you go to the river, don't get burned. That is so true. And then we got Bethany saying Jay.
Their river caught on fire twice out there.
Yeah, true. And then we got James saying Jay. And like I said, when Barry says it, it's true. When there's a Jay, there's a Will. There's Pizza Rat Comics. How's it going, Pizza Rat? And then we got Bethany saying, hey, Barry. And then we have another guest in the back. Braves brother to many. I am not a Braves fan. Jay's not a Braves fan. But we welcome him. We got Kevin. Random
hey, everybody.
Rips. What's up, Kevin?
Oh, I got all kind of stuff going on, so I'll be here and there and everywhere else.
So we got Pizza Rat Comics saying hey to Barry.
Hey,
Same
Bethany.
with James and Rushmore jumped in too. Hello, Rushmore. And then we got Zach's Collections. And then we have Bethany saying Kevin. And we're having everybody say hello to each other. Wow,
Hey,
this
Barry.
is the crowded
Hey, Rushmore Show. Hey,
stream
Zach.
I've had in a while.
Oh, and
James, Pizza Rat.
It's the lucky day to do it, too.
And then we have Paul, too. What's up, Paul? But yeah, the link is up above for anybody who wants to join. So, Kevin messaged me after I told him I was going live, and he said, I have a lot of stuff to show.
Oh, yeah,
Would you care to show, Kevin?
I got a lot of stuff to show, too. We'll start
Good. Put it on Jay first. I'm kind of...
Yeah, Jay's just flexing his muscles. That's it. Oh, that's awesome, Rushmore. I saw James is on your show tomorrow. That's awesome.
I can't wait for that.
That's going to be a good one. I hope to be on their show sooner or later.
Did someone do something to your head, Kevin?
What are you talking about?
It looks different, man. Did someone steal some hair from you or whatever?
Oh yeah, last week they did. It's summertime in Georgia. I had to let some go.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God,
need
it's
to get a
100 degrees
haircut
and raining
too.
in Iowa, and I kept my hair.
What's up,
Despite the
Jay
fact that it was
Pylon?
out like that.
I was gonna say in Georgia it would be like because of the humidity down here.
Oh, the humidity here is awful
Oh,
too.
it
Yeah.
does. I felt like I had a fro going for a minute, but then I realized I didn't care and just put my hat back on.
Yep.
But we've got a busy show already. One sec. Rushmore said, Vogs, I got you, anyone else here for our sports series.
What sports series?
Just a sports show. Kevin, I watched your One Piece Packs Nice video.
Oh
Pizza
yeah.
said.
I think all the packs are gone. I can't find any more. Gotta wait for
Rushmore's
the
in
next
Georgia right now and said, but ain't nothing new. Orleans.
Oh yeah. Or New Orleans is still pretty damn humid too.
So, what do you have to show, Kevin? Do you want to show it?
And plus, you're probably up in the mountains, aren't you, Rushmore? You and Zach up there where it's nice and cool compared to down here in the
Oh, we've
flatlands.
got another guest. I thought he said he was going to bed. James!
What's up?
James.
Hey,
I
what's
thought you
up?
were going to bed.
I am going to bed, but I'm saying hi.
Hi. How's the trip going, man? Looks like you guys got some cool pickups.
Nothing great. Just some good ones that we thought were nice. She got some more Jenny Prison.
Of course. Rushmore's in Gwinnett, Kevin.
Oh yeah, that's not quite the mountains.
Not
Jeez,
quite the mountains.
I used to live right near there.
My hair looks like shit.
Even
I
if
live-
it looks like shit, Jay, it's still better than some other people.
Well, I know. I know. I remind my
We
brother
got
all the
Zach
time when he
Sports
tells
Cards
me
and
my hair looks
Collectibles
like
in the
crap. I
chat as
tell him my
well.
hair looks like hair instead of scalp.
We got Maritza, Yarn, and Crafts. Wow, I got a lot of people tonight. I love it. It is
All your
great
community.
to see everybody.
Dracula, yeah, been there.
Whenever I see that, I'm like, Dracula?
War eagle? What the hell is a war eagle?
Wow, that's why I got rid of mine. I look
You
like
left the
the
baseball cards, but
bastard
yeah,
cat
more
of let
Connor.
me find it both look kind of gross.
That's my
We
brother.
got one more guest. Oh, he said, I thought he was going to bed too. We got Pizza Rat. Wow,
What's
what's
up?
up, Pizza?
What's going on?
What's going on, man?
What up, man?
What's happening? How's everyone night?
James.
What's up?
Do you
How's that
guys
East Coast
actually
air?
have
It's
a
better,
bed,
right?
or you... Wait,
We
was
got
that
high
Bethany?
humidity right now, so still better than Arizona, but
Oh,
sucks.
but you can't
Yeah,
have
it's a little
high
muggy.
humidity. You're in the north central part of America. It don't get humid or hot there. Not
Oh
at
yeah,
all.
totally.
What's
Not
up,
at all.
Tex?
Never. It's not like it wasn't 100 degrees 2 days ago and freaking a downpour.
Yeah.
In my imagination, global warming
Yep.
doesn't exist, folks.
Nope.
So, does anybody have anything to show tonight? I know Kevin does.
I'm showing myself.
That counts.
And Jay's showing the guns. Boof, firepower.
Yes,
Boom,
yes.
pow.
All right, I was just popping in to say have a great show.
Thanks, Pizza. I appreciate you, man.
Everyone have a great night.
You too,
Have a good
man.
night.
Yeah, you too,
Be
man.
good.
Have
Yep.
fun out
Talk
there.
to you soon, man.
Let it go.
There's your war eagle, Jay.
I can deal with them. That's fine. That's fine. I
So,
just want I
Kevin,
just
what
want
do
to
you
know
have
why
to
that
show
other team
tonight
says
besides
War
the
Eagle
Georgia
when they're
Southern
not even
Eagles?
when they're God, what the hell are they? They're
Man, I don't
tigers.
even
What
know
the
where
hell
it's
do
at right
tigers
now.
have to do with eagles?
I don't
Yeah, I
know,
don't get that
honestly.
either.
I think this
Well,
is the
it's
most people I've
it's
had in
because
a
they're on the
chat
wrong side of
in
Alabama and they just
ages.
don't know anything on that side.
If you guys don't mind in the chat, thumbs up if you can. Yeah, like Jay is doing.
Jay's busy rolling.
Oh,
Just
I
like
just
tigers
found
and
this.
elephants, he ain't wrong.
I went to Walgreens looking for all the One Piece and found
Ooh,
the Chase.
nice.
Oh, nice.
That's about 3 of these I've found in the past 6 months at Walgreens.
Nice.
It's about 20 or 30 bucks on eBay last time I looked.
See, I have such a terrible time finding the super treasure hunts.
Yeah. That's kind of what this is, I guess, because it's a limited edition plus anniversary edition. I don't know.
Super edition.
Yeah. I don't know what else I got to share.
Hi, Bethany.
I was going through comics earlier and thinking, man, it's going to take me forever to get caught
Kevin,
up.
do you need Space Ghost #1? I forget.
No, I got it.
Darn. Okay.
I got it the day after you said you got it. I went the very
Okay.
next day to
I
pick it up.
forgot.
And I got 2. And I got 3 pre-ordered.
Nice. Oh, we have another guest. Oh, I am honored. Another Braves fan. He just had the show before mine. It's Zach.
Zach.
Another Maddox stealer.
Jack.
Another Maddox deal. Be nice.
Hey,
I am
Zach,
being nice.
great show, man.
how y'all doing tonight?
Good, man. I
Hey,
miss
what up,
talking
man?
to you,
All
man.
right.
I was so sad. I'm like, I haven't talked to Zach in a month, probably.
Yeah, I just want to stop by and say, hey, man, thanks for stopping by tonight in my chat. I really appreciate y'all
Oh,
support.
dude, we love your show, man.
I just watched the replay. I had a little camera. I get bad Wi-Fi down here in my studio, and
Yeah,
thank y'all for coming and
it
supporting.
happens, man. It happens.
Oh, but thank y'all. I saw Kevin had the Georgia Southern Eagle there. That was pretty cool.
Jay kept going, what's a war eagle? What's a war eagle?
Yeah, they're either tigers or eagles. What is Auburn, man?
Yeah,
They
right,
can't make up their
exactly.
mind.
I have many answers for what Auburn is, but unfortunately, due to censorship, I can't really say. Roll Tide, people.
There you
That's
go.
fighting
That's
words,
all
man.
unique Bob Horners.
Oh man, what a legend, man! Bob Horner hit 4 home runs in one game. You remember that game?
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
greatest Braves games of all time, man. Love that game.
And
Zach,
this
I was actually watching that
is even
Willie
more.
Mays Giants versus Cardinals game. That game was. Those uniforms were dope.
That was. And why are the Braves not playing in that? Okay, it's in Birmingham. It's so close to Atlanta. The Braves should be in that game. Explain to me
Yeah.
why the Braves aren't playing in that. That's like that's like having the Field of Dreams game in Iowa and not having the Cubs play, right?
Yeah, it was
Cubs
ridiculous.
didn't play 2 years ago. It was
Well,
a
but
damn
they played it.
wild
Weren't they in like the first year?
They've
They
played
had it
They've played it once.
once, right? But it was the first year I
Once.
think they had it. Yeah, it's just like it's a tragedy, man. Why the Braves are not in Birmingham tonight?
It's a travesty. They're calling that place the Field of Dreams.
Right?
It's been moved from the original site where I played on the Field of Dreams. Is now corn.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Did they redo the
moved
stadium
it.
or something?
Yeah, they moved.
Oh.
The farmer
Had to
tore
make
it
it more
down.
convenient for tourists.
No, the farmer tore it down because that was valuable crop land, and then the world got pissed off, so he built it wherever he decided he wanted to build it instead.
Yeah, I know. Well, the Rushmore, sure, yeah, it was Yankees, but they've had it like this is like the second or third year they've done it, right? Are they doing it again this year? I don't know, but it was.
I
2
don't
or 3
remember.
years. Yeah, I really enjoy that game, especially when they come out of the corn when they introduce them.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's totally cool.
Well, yeah, but as an Iowan, I'm gonna bitch because that was fake corn. It was plastic.
You can't get corn to look that good. I mean, if they probably had to use plastic because
you can in Iowa.
You can. I know in Georgia, ours don't. My neighbors grow a lot of corn at my farm, and because I don't grow corn because I just grow sunflowers. But I know sometimes with the weather and
Dude,
everything.
we have some big sunflowers at Lowe's now. God, they're getting huge.
Y'all selling them in the pots there?
We do.
Yeah.
I'm running low on sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
Squirrels eat the crap out of them.
I bet.
They do.
Quaker granola bars, Phil Necro.
Oh, I got that whole set, man.
Hey, look on the back of that card, Kevin. Does it say hometown Lilburn, Georgia on it?
It does.
Yep, that's where I grew up. And
yeah?
They had a statue in Lilburn Park, and they dedicated. I was there for Phil Necro when I was a kid.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
I always liked knuckleballers.
He was.
Oh, knuckleballers are cool.
Although I kind of
There you
have
go.
an issue with him being in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that was the day. I remember that. Atlanta
mean,
Full County Stadium. Yep,
he
4
does
home
See
runs.
that
one
card?
team.
Yeah. 4 home runs. There's the balls.
He does have 300 wins, but that's what 20 more 20 more than he has losses.
I'm pretty. Oh, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure that's not his pre-rookie card.
Hey, he coached. Remember, he coached that women's team, the Bullets, or something like that.
And he was the manager of Richmond Braves back in the early '90s.
Yeah. And between him and Joe, they taught one person a knuckleball, and it was some female.
The Rushmore Short, Kurt, he works in Lilburn. He works at elementary school that fed to my high school. So that's pretty awesome.
Pretty cool. Kenneth
Silver
Bird.
Bullet.
What's up, Kenneth Bird?
So yeah, I got all these cards, mostly Bob Warner, for like $10 for 40 of them.
That's awesome.
I got some Glenn Hubbard's. He's going to be at the local card show next Saturday. $10.
He does TTMs for free.
Huh?
Glenn Hubbard does. He's great. He lives in Stone Mountain.
Yeah.
Not far from where my parents live. He does free TTMs, man. He's great.
Well, I should probably TTM him because he's charging $10 at the show.
Oh, he is? Yeah, I got him for free on a couple of cards.
$10 for cards, $20 or $25 for balls, bats, jerseys.
Is it that much harder to sign a ball?
Apparently.
Yeah. So now I get
Zach,
to sort
I've
all
been
these.
needed to talk to you. How about freaking college football making the Clemson Georgia game a noon game? That's ridiculous.
I know. I don't like that. I wish it was a night game.
It should be.
Yeah.
Most college football games are during the day. I don't see the issue.
No,
yeah, but
because
college football in the South. See, you got to in Georgia. You got to have a tailgate experience. And so that lasts an entire day, and then you go and watch the game after that.
You know what? Yeah,
I
and
can
they
get
put
just
the
as drunk
night
at noon
game.
as I can at 7 o'clock.
Well, I don't even drink alcohol, but I still tailgate.
They put the night game as LSU Texas A&M, which I think is ridiculous because Clemson Georgia has been a classic the last few years.
That should be. I've been to a Clemson Georgia game at night in Athens.
I have too.
It's fun.
There's only one college game I care about every year.
I've only been to Athens to see Widespread Panic. I've never seen a Georgia game at the.
Did you see Widespread Panic in the '90s when they had that free concert in downtown Athens, Kevin? I was there. I was at that too. I was at Georgia that year.
Right. That was 80.
That's to close the whole town down, man. That was awesome.
96.
No, it was 98 because
98.
I went there from 97 to 99.
The 90s are a blur to me.
Yeah. I was there, though. I was way in the back. I didn't know who
agree.
Widespread Panic was. I just went because it was downtown Athens.
The war carried on into 2025.
I got what was that? Oh, yeah. Me too, Jay. And it just gets worse every year.
Oh, I know.
But no, I got a whole book written by a guy that was part of the team that organized that event. And it's all about dealing with the mayor of Athens, the lady that was the mayor of Athens at that time, and the police department, and the crazy stuff that they had to do for the city. They had to promise to buy and secure fresh grain for all the horses for the mounted police in Athens.
Wow.
Because somebody spread a rumor that they were going to dose the horses with LSD.
Imagine a horse on LSD.
So the band's well, that's utterly ridiculous, but sure, we'll buy your grain for your horses if that's what you want.
I am paying attention, Bethany. Don't worry.
But just
hey, see you,
stupid, silly
Rushmore.
things. The city claiming that we can't support that many people. Guys, you have 150,000 people every weekend at a Georgia football game.
Yeah.
You can't claim you can't support that many people in town.
Oh, no. I'm not sleeping, Barry. I'm awake right now.
Well, I was at that concert. I was in the very back of it because I went to downtown Athens is always fun. You go down there and watch concerts. You know, they had it not on the same street where the 40 Watt Club. That's where REM started.
The classic.
Y'all heard of REM, right?
You know, back then there were only 4 clubs that had liquor licenses in Athens, and all of them are famous. Now there's over 30.
40 Watt, Georgia.
Georgia Theater.
Georgia Theater. I used to go to a lot of concerts there. I saw.
What's up, James?
Man, I used to see a lot of 80s retro bands there.
They say because the city's kind of ruined it by turning it into a tourist thing instead of what it used to be.
Nice.
Nice. That's a cool cover.
That's
the Pink Ranger was hot. Big Amy
yeah,
Joe
she
Johnson
was.
fan.
Oh yeah.
I paid top dollar to see the movie when it came out just for that scene. 5 minutes into it, and I was ready to leave afterwards.
Were you?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the number? There it is. Number
Hey,
3,
be
number
right back,
4.
guys.
Oh, Jay.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Spider-Man X-Men team up.
The old team up.
Yeah, it was I thought it was only a 3-pack. It was a 5-pack.
What year are those?
So hold on, I'll bring it back now. The Spider-Man one is December of. I want to say it was 95. This one.
Yeah.
I know some of them are 96.
Right. Because I was looking at the whatever you call it, the banner and all that stuff, and that looks like the right period.
Yeah. Number 2, it does say March 2nd of 95. The Silver Surfer one.
That's cool.
So March 2nd of 95, it says for that one. Number 3, the Fantastic Four says July of 96. So Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four.
Nice.
Wouldn't Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four make it the Fantastic Five?
You would think.
Issue 4, September of 96, was Spider-Man and the Avengers.
That's a cool cover.
That's cool.
And they're all, all
now that
wrapped
looks
up there.
like a McFarlane cover or something with all the webs.
Yeah, Webs of Time, it says.
Have you seen the McFarlane DC toys they have at GameStop lately?
Oh, nice, yeah.
So cool.
And then the issue 5 was December of 96, Spider-Man with Gambit and Howard the Duck.
Howard
That's
the Duck. Oh my gosh.
See, I'm
That
not
is
much
awesome.
of a comic book fan, but I always liked Gambit because of the video games.
Yeah.
I always liked his character.
So that was when we went to the flea market, and then Beth and I stopped by a comic shop near Sam's Club today. I found a nice Batman Catwoman cover.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Something a little different. Catwoman number 64. It says Artist Spotlight Jim Lee.
Nice. Jim Lee's awesome.
So that one, and then one of the newer ones that had come out was the Batman Gotham by Gaslight Kryptonian Age number 1. I got the variant cover.
Nice.
Dude, that is a dope
cool.
cover.
Instead of the normal cover there.
Nice.
And Bethany refuses to let me show off her Jenny Frisian, so you're out of luck.
I saw them on Instagram. I'm happy for her.
Bethany.
Say Bethany.
Bethany. Can you Discord me the cover of that so I can see it? Because I'm special.
Yeah, you're special.
She can hear you. She's still there.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so that 5-pack, I thought it was only 3 of them, so that was a cool find for $15
Yep. For
all
sure.
5. So
Yeah, that's
they had
a great deal.
They had a lot of other things, and obviously more expensive books, but obviously nothing we can afford right now. So I was like, well, Spider-Man Team Up's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Something out of the normal.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the comic book shop maybe tomorrow, possibly, but in a few weeks again for sure.
Yeah. Found a set of
Thank
baseball
you,
cards at
Bethany.
Lowe's.
I am
Ooh.
special, Will.
At
I
Lowe's.
know you are.
Yeah, it was Topps 24 baseball cards at Lowe's. So I was like, I got one. I was gonna open it if I joined tonight, but Bethany left it in her parents' room.
Ah,
Oh,
Good job,
So-
Bethany.
look at this. I got a
And-
Discord. I wonder what it is.
Did you join? You got a Discord? You wonder what it is?
Oh, would you look
That's funny.
at that? I'm special. Thank you,
Yeah,
Bethany.
we all got a picture earlier, I think, in our group chat.
Yeah, but that's in the group chat.
yeah.
But that was special just for me.
Okay. Okay.
And then she was out with her mom and sister, and she found inside Michael's a box. One last booster of Lorcana.
Wow.
Oh, of course.
She found it was Inklings or Floodborn. Oh, Floodborn.
Wow, I
And you
haven't
guys
seen
have
that in
got
a
one
while.
more week, right?
Yeah.
You guys got a week and a few days left.
We leave the 28th, 27th.
Barry, I fell asleep, dropped my phone, but thankfully no one was injured.
Just your face.
Dude, I remember one day I was so sleepy, like
Ooh.
last year, and I was
Ooh, that's
watching
pretty.
something on YouTube, and the phone just drops on my face. I'm like, oh.
Happens to me all the time.
That's very pretty, Bethany. Thank you.
Nice. Jay got to see him.
Yes,
Yep.
I did.
But
Nice.
glad you guys are having a good trip so far.
Yeah, I mean, we went to our first baseball game in years. So Cleveland slaughtered the Mariners 8-0 yesterday. So it's the first game we've been to together where the team that we wanted to win won. So
Nice.
that was cool. Unfortunately, they lost the series. Mariners beat them 2-1
Mm.
in the series. So
Yeah, my Yankees got beat by the Orioles
Done with
both
it?
days.
yeah. So
Oh, I think Zach's joining back. Yep, Zach's joining back.
yeah, he's just popping in and out.
Oh, I want. He's kind
What,
of a
Jay?
smart guy. So I want to show Zach something. He's kind of a smart guy. I want his opinion on this.
Okay.
My God.
What do I do?
Jay, we can't hear you.
Bill Rizzuto?
Yeah.
I would sell it.
Uncle that died.
Sell it.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I would sell it and try to get that Billy Martin you want.
Yeah. That's a nice card. I mean,
It's in terrible shape.
yeah.
You could still get a few bucks for it.
I bet you could get you know what? I found some old 1970s cards and I sold them on eBay. And I found a John Hanna rookie card and it was in horrible shape. And I got like $4 or $5 for it the other day.
You want that too? Because you said, I forgot to send it to you.
I mean, part of me wants to sell that Rizzuto, but part of me also realizes it's a 1952 Phil Rizzuto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iconic
So-
card.
Yeah.
But you really want that Billy Martin. That's the thing.
Oh God, more than one could imagine.
Yeah.
I'd not buy a bag of smoke for a day to get that.
Are y'all in Cleveland?
They're
Yeah.
visiting.
Well, we're outside of Cleveland. We're in Amherst.
Yeah, I know where that is. I used to live in You know where Mayfield Heights is? Chagrin Falls. It's not far. It's on the western side of the eastern side of Cleveland, northeastern side. I lived there for a whole summer one summer in 1999. I worked in a greenhouse there.
Are you familiar with that? Oh, she's behind in the YouTube stream.
Okay.
She and her family are born from Ohio. I'm from San Diego originally.
Yeah, it's nice up there, especially this time of the year. Man, I tell you, I love living. I went up to Indians game. I went down to Akron and went to Arrows game. Man, it's nice up there this time of the year.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Unfortunately, this year it's gotten hot and it's gotten humid earlier, so we have a bit of a heat wave here with humidity. So,
just
still better
wait.
than 115 degrees though.
Yeah.
Just wait, you got more coming your way. It hit us first.
Well, yeah, especially when we're going to be moving in August.
Well, yeah.
Well, Bethany can't wait because she gets to laugh at me for my first winter ever.
All right, I'm going to tell you right now, for your first winter, you're going to think it's killing you.
Always. I hate the cold, but I hate the hot.
Well, then you certainly picked a shitty place to move to.
It's okay. That's what blankets are for. I'll just steal all of them.
Oh, I don't even use damn blankets.
Oh God, Bethany.
Snow down my pants, really?
You haven't lived until someone's put a handful of snow down your pants.
I'm sure that's going to be one of the first things she does.
You know what?
The only time I've been around snow is when I was, I think 1 or 2 years old. So
I'm going to tell you right now, they got snow in Southern California. How'd you miss it?
Because I lived 5 minutes from the Mexican border and we didn't have any snow.
Oh God!
Who is Leigh Elizabeth?
I live just a little bit north of you, and we had snow.
Hello, Leigh Elizabeth. Never seen you on my channel. Welcome.
Either Leigh or Leah.
Hey, Will, you went to the Heroes Con last weekend. How did that go? I seen some pictures on Instagram.
I went for one day. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. I went for one day. Did a recap on my channel, but next year I'm going for all 3 days. So yeah,
I saw Clayton with Durs was there, and who else did I see was there? There's a lot of people.
We're all going next year.
Yeah, it looks fun.
It is.
I've always wanted to go to Dragon Con in Atlanta, and I've never gone to. I've watched the parade they
Go to
have.
Heroes. Dragon Con's too big. You stand in line the whole damn time.
Oh, it is. I've seen pictures of it, and I have friends that go to it all the time. And then I see they have a parade where they have like the Star Wars infantry marching and all the different people. It's so cool.
The thing I'm gonna do next year for sure when I'm at Heroes is record, pick up actual comics, and pick up artwork, and yeah, that's it.
In the early days of Dragon Con, that parade, it was never announced to the city, really. I mean, the people didn't know it was going to be happening. Nowadays, everybody knows the streets are lined.
Yeah.
But back then, it was like, people were like, what the hell's going on? Stormtroopers are invading Atlanta.
It's awesome. They put it on channel, the UPN 60. What is it now? I don't know what it's, but they put it on the TV, and I record it when it comes on, and I watch it. But it's awesome. They had like a year or two ago, they had Jake the Snake Roberts in the parade as one of the guests.
Oh, nice.
All the Star Wars, and then they have all the different sci-fi stuff like Star Trek.
Yeah, a whole different little section for every genre. Huh?
Did you get the good Jake Roberts or the bad one?
I think it was the I'm coming out of rehab, Jake Roberts.
Right. I think so.
So
he was riding in the car waving.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And let me answer.
Diamond Dallas Page has been trying to help him get back out of in better shape.
Oh yeah, he helped Scott Hall and Jake Roberts.
You know who he's been working on? I read this week is Lex Luger. You know Lex Luger's in a
Oh,
wheelchair
yeah.
now, and he's
Yeah, I've
trying
seen
to
that.
do him now, which is great.
Leia, how did you find my channel? Just asking. Just asking. I'm always
It's on
curious.
YouTube. Anybody can find it.
Ha ha ha. Funny.
She typed my name in the search bar.
I'm serious. Anybody can see anything on YouTube.
Yeah. You know what I saw on YouTube today?
Uh-oh.
Everything I looked at.
You should see us, Jay. We go and
Cool,
me and my
man.
daughters, we sit down at night and we go down the shorts. And whenever we find your squirrel shorts, we watch every one of them.
Oh,
Nice.
you guys are gonna love. You guys would love one today.
They just got back from camp. They've been at camp all week, so we didn't get to watch them tonight. But when tomorrow night, well, I don't know. Tomorrow night we got Harvest of Farmers Market. When you have like a weeknight, we sit down and eat dinner and we watch shorts. And when your shorts come on, we watch every one of them. The squirrel ones, the deer, every one of them we watch. Jay, my daughter's a big fan of your squirrel. They're just amazed how you can take those snacks and come right up to them, and you have names for them.
Oh,
they are
years
fascinated
of
by
work.
your.
Years
Yeah.
of work. I only started filming them on a whim just because I told somebody about it, and they're like, "You can't do that." And I'm like, "Really?"
I'll show you.
Watch
Amazing.
this. Yeah. Well, my neighbor had started it like 10 years before I moved in here, so these things have been hand fed for multi generations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like how you have names on them too. You know, my girls are fascinated by that. The squirrels, you have different names for them and stuff.
Well, some of them are easy to tell apart.
Yeah.
Some of them aren't. I mean, I can always tell Pacino because he's got that big white scar on his nose.
That's all.
And Mama's just fat and missing a bunch of fur, so she's easy to pick out.
Wow.
Well, she is. She's a fat squirrel.
Ooh. Are these new comics?
No, this is an old one I found.
She-Hulk. Nice.
Nice.
I don't know who did the cover.
Sold.
That's a mighty cool mouse pad you got.
You can get one too at craftbybethany.com.
I love that cover.
This one's pretty cool too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, it looks like someone painted Kirstie Alley green.
It does look hard, doesn't it?
And then I didn't have the variant edition of the rest of them.
I even one.
Trying to think who the guy is next to her.
That's Prince Valia.
I have no idea.
Did y'all watch the She-Hulk on Disney Plus? Me and my daughters watched the whole She-Hulk. It was great to see Daredevil on there.
I like it because it's funny.
Yeah, it was good.
The comic's funny. The show was funny.
Money.
It was good.
These look new. These look brand new.
Is there a date on them, Kevin, or no? Is there a date on the comics or no?
They're from 2020.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay. So probably when the show came out?
Right around that time. Right before.
Yeah. Okay.
Is the show done with?
Yeah, they only doing one season. It didn't do that well.
I thought it was pretty good. Me and my girls I don't think it was the greatest, but it was good.
No, it was good, and it got more people, interested in looking and stuff.
There's what's his name?
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler. Yeah.
Nice.
So I
not your typical comic book covers.
a She-Hulk TV show when I was a kid, but I don't know if that's just me imagining things.
I've been watching The Acolyte the last 3 weeks.
I don't know.
Everybody I know gave up on it.
I think it's okay. I don't think it's the worst Star. Well, I don't know. It's not. I don't know. I don't hate it, but it's not the worst. I mean, I've seen worse.
The Acolytes were my
It's watchable.
tag team.
I
always liked them. Bradshaw and Farouk, they were great.
Oh yeah, APA.
Yep, the Acolytes. Yep, love them. Big Bradshaw fan. Bigfoot
Yeah.
fan too.
Did you guys hear who died today?
Oh yeah, Donald Sutherland
Yeah,
Donald
big
Sutherland.
big fan of his.
and Kiefer.
Yep.
Well, Kiefer didn't die, but I'm a big fan of him.
Oh, Kiefer's awesome.
I'm
Hunger Games. He was
I'm-
great in Hunger Games. You know.
Dude, I liked him in the Dirty Dozen.
I was gonna say, yeah, go back further than that.
Good night, Bethany.
Dirty Dozen was like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got him and Lee Marvin in it. Lee Marvin's another one of my favorite actors.
Right.
You know he's buried in Arlington National Cemetery
Hmm.
because he wanted to be remembered as a Marine instead of as an actor.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
that was the most important thing he did in his life, and I can't say he's wrong, even though I'm not an Oscar winner or I'm a Marine, and you can't take that title away from me.
Gotcha.
You can try.
Oh, that's right. He was Hawkeye in the original MASH, the movie.
Yes, he was.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in that.
I had too. It's been so long since I've seen the movie.
Hell, I got it on Laserdisc. It's the only Laserdisc I got. It's in my closet.
I never owned a laser disc, so of course I never owned a laser disc player.
I didn't either. It's just something I happened to pick up somewhere, somehow, some reason.
All right, Zach. Have a good one.
That
Yeah,
squirrel,
fun.
baby. Let's go.
You guys have a good night.
Oh, it was
We got
the
a lot
boy.
of work to do. Yeah, we got to get up at 7 a.m. and help with getting the party ready.
Fun.
And we're moving a Corvette across the street.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
We got to push it across the street.
Why is it dead?
It's his hobby car, right? Basically, yeah, it's a hobby car. So it's not. He's like restoring it from zero, right? Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Been-
annoying.
What year? 74 Stingray.
Ooh, be very careful. Those are beautiful cars.
Yeah, so we got to move it across the street so there's room in the garage and everything for the party, and we got to set everything up tomorrow for Mom's celebration.
You know what I'd do if I had a Corvette in my garage?
Oh God, I forgot he was in Animal House too.
Put the party in the backyard.
Put the party in the back. You
Yeah.
can't. It's on a slope, so can't really do that. We got to do it
Well,
on
they'd
flat surface
They'd have to
because
party
they're
carefully.
pulling out all the stops for Mom. So
Party carefully.
Well, James, I hope you have a good one. I hope
Oh,
to hear
Beth
from you
said
soon.
we're putting it across the street, and I'm going to be the stop in the middle of the street so it stops rolling.
That's a very important job. Trust me.
Good night, James. Hope to hear from you before your trip ends.
It's
Yeah, of
often-
course. You'll hear from me tomorrow.
often
Night,
thankless,
guys.
But important.
Zach, nice seeing you. Have a good night.
Thanks
Night, James.
Night, Kevin. Night, Jay.
Yeah,
Good
have
night,
fun.
James.
Here's another one, Jay. Kelly's
Night,
Heroes.
Bethany. Yes, with Clint Eastwood.
Yep.
War movie.
And Dirty
Kevin, what are
Dozen.
those cards you have there? The basketball cards.
Bill Walton.
Bill Walton.
Bill
Action
Walton.
Pack.
That's insane. I'm getting old though.
I picked up a couple of these. I actually, first time this has ever happened on eBay. Or no, it wasn't on eBay. It was on Sport Lots. I ordered 3 cards, got 2, and a $5 bill. Sorry, didn't have that other one. Here's your refund.
Hi, Christina.
Whatever works. Hi, Miss Payne.
Right.
How you doing?
But those are cool. I like those action packed. Something different.
That is.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are good, nice cards. I like them.
Yeah, those are good pictures. Good
We
shots.
lost
of
a lot of legends lately.
I know, right?
Well, I mean, they say stars usually die in 3, so I'm waiting for the next sports stars and trying to figure out which two
What
actors
to,
are going to act.
Right.
I've got Clint Eastwood pegged as one of them.
Oh man, he looks
I hope not.
like it.
Well,
I saw a picture of him from the other day,
we're
and
all
it was
gonna
like,
die.
I'm
oh
calling it
wow.
right
Clint
now.
Eastwood.
I'm calling it right now. I think he finally kicks the can. I hate saying this, but Keith Richards.
He's still got
It's
another
got to
century
happen
worth of
eventually.
preservatives to work through.
Yeah.
No, you know who it'll probably be is Bruce Willis. He's not doing well either.
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
doing
I
well
know.
at
That's
all.
awful. I hate that. He's too young. I mean, we're talking about comparing him to, much older people that.
Yeah, he shouldn't be dealing with that. I feel so bad for him and his
Well, I
family.
mean, even older people shouldn't be.
I'll be back. I'm gonna get a
No, they
Gatorade.
shouldn't, but you have to expect it at some point.
Definitely.
We're all gonna die. Some of us quicker than others.
So, Donald
What's up,
Sutherland
Tex?
was 89.
Yeah, wow, that's a good lie. You know, like Willie Mays was 93.
88. Wasn't quite 89 yet. Yeah. I couldn't believe. My mom said I didn't know he was still alive.
That's what my dad said. And then he asked how much older he was than Grandma, and I pointed out he's 2 years younger.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my 95-year-old grandma probably healthier than I am.
Yeah, my grandfather lived to 99, and he was just a few months to 100.
Man.
And I was like, man, that's amazing. You know,
that side of my family got hit with the old age tree, and then fell out of it and hit every branch on the way down.
Yeah. Thank you, Christina, for dropping.
I swear to God, I remember my grandpa's mom, and she passed when I was like 15.
Oh,
goose. Like 101.
Thank you, Christine. I really appreciate it. Tex.
Well, what's up, Tex?
Let me see this one. So thank you. I really appreciate it, Christina.
You see, the one thing I hate about being on camera is I can see my fucking hair, and I see every one of them that's out of place.
Look, Jay, look at mine. Look, I'll be honest with you. I've been wearing a hat all day. I've been sweating out in the heat.
I got my little
I look horrible. I need to do what Kevin does. I need to just show the. You don't need to see mine.
Right.
I look horrible right now, y'all. I still have my work uniform on. I've been weed eating and mowing grass. I look horrible. I probably got grass clippings on me. To be honest with you.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I mean,
that's why I like doing these live streams where nobody sees my face because I look so rough. Like I don't want anybody to see me. This is embarrassing.
And this is from lazing around all day today. I ain't gonna lie. All I did was feed the squirrels and come back inside. That was it.
When I do these live streams, when I have guests, man, I have to really like clean up, try to wear something, because I know I'm have my face here on the screen.
I just know this hair is driving me nuts. I just got to wait for old girl to get back so she can do my freaking braids. I cannot wait. Want my braids done bad. Went and got the rubber bands for it and everything.
Live stream from the Fox Theater. Goose.
Oh wow! I've been to the Fox before a couple of times. I've seen a bunch of shows down there.
See a show.
It's great, man. Have you? What's that?
You know what I learned the other day, there, Mr. Kevin?
What's that?
The highest charting song with Geddy Lee as a singer is not a Rush song.
Yeah, it's
Doug and Bob
and Doug McKenzie. Yeah, take off to the Great White North.
Yes, I heard that and I'm like, what?
Shout out
Seriously?
to A&W Root Beer, my Clemson Tigers.
That's good.
I'm pulling a Zach.
You need to pull for this team over here, right here with a G. See the G?
Yeah, hey, that's my
G. We wish we could be Alabama. That's what the G stands for.
We beat Alabama a couple years, 2 years ago.
I saw that, Christina. That was really interesting. Right? Zach, how are the kids doing? Summer, how they in school? Good.
Good. They've been going to Boys and Girls Club this summer, and they're having the summer of their dreams, man.
What did they do as activities?
Oh man, they go swim at the pool like 3 days of the week. They got free Jersey Mike's, they're getting free Chick-fil-A. They're having the best time of their lives.
Kids
man.
being kids, man.
Yeah.
What's up, Titus?
Titus. They're
What
doing
up,
great,
man?
man. Like I said, I had a friend. He texted me tonight and says he's got 3 free tickets to go to the Braves on Michael Harris bobblehead night. And I think I'm gonna try to go if you can get them for me. Because I didn't get to go. I really wanted to go to that game you were at, Kevin, and I just never got around to it. I just had a lot of stuff going on.
When is the Michael Harris bobblehead? How long is it off?
I think it's like the first week of July.
That might
And
be
so-
too soon for me.
I really want to go because I haven't been to a game all season. Now there is this deal right now. If you go into Home Depot and you spend like $100, you can get 2 free tickets. But
Wow.
I need 3 tickets. So
Yeah.
Then spend $200.
well,
It's still
I
cheaper
do
than
spend a
three-
lot
it's
at
still
Home Depot.
cheaper than 3 tickets to a damn Braves game.
Well, I spend a lot at Home Depot buying stuff for the farm. So I ended up, I'm spending money there anyway. So.
You should buy from me. That way we'll just have to censor you.
Yeah, I really want to go to a game. We have the Rome Braves, which are just west of us, and then I grew up in Gwinnett County. They're the single A team for the Braves, and then you have the Gwinnett Stripers, which I really call them I got other names to them, but they used to be called the Gwinnett Braves. And I need to go down and catch a game down there too in Buford, one of these days. So. Kevin, are you going to go over to Columbus and watch the new Columbus Braves when they come down there?
I doubt that. I don't even go to Macon and watch the Macon Bacon, but I need to do that sometime.
Now, I went to a Macon Braves game one time when they used to be down there in Macon.
I went to a few of those.
Yeah, that was like oh my gosh, that was like in a rec park, and it was like in a rec league park. Like it just was small. Like it just didn't seem like a minor league ballpark to me.
Oh, the field, Ted Williams Field.
The field they played in. Yeah,
they filmed that field's 100-something years old.
Oh, it just didn't seem
they filmed what is that movie, Behind the Curve?
Yeah.
They filmed
the curve.
Yeah, that had Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, they filmed some of that up here too. You know, that hotel scene in that movie was filmed right down the road from my house here. And some of that Justin Timberlake at the ballpark scene was filmed here. Yeah. I live in, you ever heard of Jasper, Georgia? That's where I live. Some of that.
So I didn't go to the game the other night, but the Shaw Knights had a special guest. It was a former Braves coach, one of their coaches, Leo Mazzoni.
No way.
Yeah.
Now you know who he coached, right?
Yeah, the 3 big guys.
I know who he coached.
Yeah. Yeah, what up, your boy?
I didn't.
I'm well aware. That's why I'm nice when I only call them the Maddox Steelers.
No, it's cool, Zach, because I don't know if you saw my short like a month ago. I went to the ACC baseball tournament.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. It was over at the where was that?
Knight Stadium.
Charlotte. Yeah, Knight
Yeah,
Stadium.
so I got a ball from one of the guys from Miami the game before, and Pitt was coming out to warm up, and I saw they had Devin Mesoraco as their coach who played for the Reds as a catcher, and I threw him the ball. I said, "Coach, can you sweet spot it?" And he sweet spotted the ball.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni used to have a radio. He used to be on Radio 680 The Fan here in Atlanta, a sports radio station, and he had his own show here for a while, and then he quit doing that. But he was number 2 under Bobby Cox. Bobby Cox, that was his number 2 guy right there.
For sure.
Yeah. I like Bobby Cox. I like him.
Bobby's not been doing
still
well.
living, Bobby?
He is. He lives over near Cartersville, which is not far from me. But he's not well. He's had some health issues.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't want to sound
there you go.
Old,
The little wizard with the wand of magic missiles.
I cast magic missile.
It's a machine gun.
I was gonna say that looks like he casts.
I
freaking,
want that so bad. Good night, Christina.
I've had that for a long
I
time.
really appreciate it.
Night, Christina.
Oh, which three of the Jacksons? Jermaine, Tito, and Latoya.
No, Shoeless Joe Jackson, Phil Jackson.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were still around. I mean, I didn't know they performed anymore.
I didn't either. I guess it's a reunion thing.
You know, when the Jackson 5 and Michael Jackson came to Atlanta in the 1980s, it was the biggest
The early
concert.
80s.
Oh, man.
They played Sanford State, or not Sanford, but Fulton County Stadium, I believe.
Yeah. Everybody in my school wanted a ticket to see that. It
That's
was
who I forgot.
the hottest ticket you could get.
Yep.
That's what Michael Jackson was. Michael Jackson was equivalent to what Taylor Swift is today back then.
It was right before he went solo.
Yeah.
It was like he had done, I think he had done Off the Wall.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did that Jackson 5 tour, and it was their like last tour with all of them.
Pepsi sponsored it. Remember they had the Pepsi commercial on Pepsi?
I remember.
Blew his hair off.
Thank you, Jesse. I don't know who you are, but thank you, Jesse.
Gave him a bald spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the day, man. But everybody in my whole school wanted to go see Michael Jackson and Jackson 5. And but you couldn't get a ticket, man. It was so hard to get. It was kind of like the kids are today with the Taylor Swift. Like they
couldn't get away from it.
Yeah. I know we don't like Taylor Swift, but the kids today love Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah.
They paid thousands of
walking
dollars.
around wearing one glove, damn red
Yes.
leather, red leather jacket, freaking walking backwards with shiny pants on.
You remember they had a TV documentary about him? My neighbor played him in the documentary as a preteen or teenager. He was in high school. He was known as Michael at my high school because he came out. He could imitate him perfectly, and he won the role to play him for. I guess it was just in one episode for about 30 minutes as he's aging. But that was pretty cool. And then we had a big funeral for him. He died a couple years later from sickle cell.
Yeah, that'll get people.
But he was Michael Jackson was super huge when I was a kid. You know, I mean, they were just like he was just. I remember going down to St. Simon's Island. You know where St. Simon's Island is, Kevin?
Oh yeah, I love it. Been there.
And
my mom and dad just got back from there a few days ago. They were there all last week.
You know, downtown. There's a downtown that goes down to the pier. They used to have a T-shirt shop, and I got a special Michael Jackson shirt down there at the pier. And because when I was a kid, every summer we go to St. Simon's Island. So I got.
Or they airbrush them.
Yeah. And back then, like every summer, I went through all of South Georgia because we would come from Atlanta down to St. Simon. So we would go down through Jessup and through Macon.
We used to camp on Jekyll Island when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, yeah. We went out to Jekyll and right there along. This is just south of Savannah along the Atlantic coast, but
the Barrier Islands.
Yeah, it's halfway between Jacksonville and Savannah. And then we would go down to Jacksonville, and we go down there and check out a Jacksonville Suns minor league baseball game.
Jekyll Island was like the meeting place of all the presidents and stuff back in the day. That was their summer vacation.
Yeah, a lot of, and then Sea Island is where a lot of the rich people live too.
The Jekyll Island Club, you can look that up, and that's like Roosevelt and people like that were members.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was high dollar. We stayed in the poor part of town.
Yeah, we stayed in the campground.
Yeah. Whenever we went to Georgia, we stayed in the poor part, Des Moines, Iowa.
You say where?
I said we weren't even rich enough to go to Georgia. We stayed in the real poor part. Des Moines, Iowa.
When you lean to that side, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was fun. Back then, you'd load up the station wagon, and we'd drive down there, and we'd stay in this hotel. It's called the Seagate Inn, and we used to call it the Seasick because it was a dump. And we had the best time down there.
It's funny how on Jekyll, it's like St. Simon's was the rich, is more the richer people, and the
Dang, we dropped to
the
one
middle and
person
lower class
watching.
would go to Jekyll for vacation because they couldn't afford St. Simon's.
Wow, we
Jekyll
dropped
had
to
the
one
cheap hotels
person.
and the campgrounds.
We went from 15 to 1. Like,
Because you
dude.
left.
Yeah. You started the show, Will. It's the Will Vog show, man.
I had to go to the bathroom.
See, there he goes. Gotta leave again.
St. Simon's has what, about 8 golf courses on it?
Yeah.
We'll probably go for like 30 more minutes so everyone could get a good night's sleep.
Will, do you go to the coast? They're living in Charlotte.
No, we don't go to the coast that much. We've never gone to the coast.
I was thinking y'all might go, like in Atlanta, we go down to the Georgia coast, and I guess in Charlotte, a lot of people would go to the North Carolina coast, being there.
We've never been. The next trip I'm officially going on is going to Colorado in September. It's my grandpa's 90th. So
where do you go in Iowa, Jay? You don't have a coast. Jay, they don't have an island. They don't have a coast there.
We may not have a coast, but I guarantee you we got miles and miles more fishing spots than you guys do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you have fields and fields of corn and farmland.
Don't forget cows.
Yeah.
We got cotton.
Yeah,
And
cotton. Down there by your
Cotton
place,
and
Kevin, you got it all down there, man. You got cotton and pecans and peaches and everything down there.
And more peaches and more peaches.
Yeah.
And more peaches.
I got it all up here, man. I got a major college right down the street, and I got freaking crackheads 2 doors down. Everything in between.
Right.
I mean,
we have plenty of that around here too. Unfortunately.
Zach, I was going to reach out to you earlier. I'm like, I feel like it's been months since I've been on your show.
Yeah. One of these days I need to have back. You know who I'm having next week, right? I'm really pumped about next week. I'm having Grizzo's
forgot
party.
who you said.
You know, have you ever watched Grizzo? He's got a great channel, man.
I think so, yeah.
He just pulled a Joker auto the other day, man. He rips stuff like he goes and finds stuff like
Was
I don't
that
know where
Hobby or
yeah, he rips Hobby, dude. He rips like I don't know what he spends a week, but like he rips like a.
So were you going back and forth, vertical guess?
I just, you know what? It just
pulled
who
that
I got
earlier.
that week. Ooh,
Manuel Rodriguez. Never heard of him.
Yeah, he's worth about $2, but I was excited.
He pulled an auto though. That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
it was in a pack of 22 optic that came out with one of these baseball mystery packs from Target. It had optic. Had Topps chrome in it.
Hey, you know what I saw, Kevin? If you go to Target and you see one of those,
yeah,
and you showed them, go online at Target.com or on the app. They're selling for $14.99 online, but in store they're $18, right?
Right.
If you show them that it's online at $14.99, they have to price match that.
I
so
wish
you
I'd
can
known
get
that today.
Yeah, I saw this other day on a Discord chat I'm on, and I was like, oh my god, I went into this Target going to do that, and they didn't have any. So next
Zach,
time,
is there any?
They had one
cool
left, but it'll be gone tomorrow.
Any cool figures you're keeping an eye on?
No, I'm fine. Whatever I see in store. You know what I saw the other day? I was in the Walmart clearance aisle, and they had these Ahsoka Black Series figures on sale for $4. Okay,
wow.
And I looked it up on eBay, and they were going for like $25. And I was like, dang, man. And I've seen this a couple times.
And there goes his internet. Hopefully he comes out.
I'm getting dizzy. Wait, he's trying to hypnotize me with that little spinny thing.
I don't want to kick him and then bring him back. That would just be wrong. I'll just wait.
I don't even know if he knows he's spinning.
Oh no, he'll find out.
So you seen the new comics coming out, and let's see if I can get it up there.
No, I'll put you on the big screen.
There you go.
So my delivery came.
No way.
What
Are you
if
getting
Donald Duck
those?
was Wolverine?
Are you getting those?
Oh yeah, I'll definitely pick those up. They're coming out August or July 31st to be. They'll be on the shelf.
Oh, Zach's back.
Yeah, I mean, what if Donald Duck?
Zach, you're back.
Y'all hear me now? Sorry, my
Yeah.
computer died. Y'all, sorry.
We can hear you.
You're just a little bit laggy. Those are cool. Kevin.
They're also doing a What If Donald Duck Became Thor.
Oh,
Those will both be out in August.
As a Norwegian, I don't know if I like that idea.
Oh yeah, and have you seen the new Scotty Young coming out? Little Marvels.
Let me look. Yeah, I've seen him do the covers like that. They're interesting.
Oh, this is a whole comic.
Interesting.
And the 85th anniversary Marvel special is Scotty Young.
I'll probably pick one of those up. When do those come out?
I think they're late August. August 12th.
The Beagle Boys.
Oh, that's funny.
I always liked them.
Oh yeah, they're in the new Uncle
Some
Scrooge.
of them, those are out already. The cool thing about those is you can get those signed real easily.
Those two are out, and I need to get both of them. I have a problem with my local comic shop. They don't deal with variant covers. You can't really order them, pick them up.
That's stupid.
So I'm pretty much going to be ordering my comics. I need to find a subscription service that will let you pick.
You know who you should go with? Legion of Comics. There's a shop online. It's called Augusta Book Exchange. The Augusta Book Exchange.
Is that Augusta, Georgia?
Yeah.
Well, that would be cool because that would probably get here quick.
Do you want me to send you? I'll watch one of his videos. I think I don't know if he gets a discount or not.
Huh. I'll do that. Because I don't like not being able to pick my own cover.
Let's see.
And they constantly miss issues that I want to, and that's aggravating.
Yeah, just watch Legion of Comics. I don't know if he gets a discount or not.
What up, dope?
He always talks about it.
See, like this one, this came out 2 weeks ago, and now I'm going to have to pay $10 to get a copy of it.
Let's see, Legion.
Minnie Mouse's Dazzler.
Now, I don't understand. Oh, buddy, this is just tobacco. I'm sorry to disappoint. But not to worry. I got you covered.
Oh, they have an Instagram
I was going to say.
They have an Instagram page, Kevin. I can find it for you.
I had my delivery happen on
while
I was here. So, yeah.
Those are some pretty cool Thor covers.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to think about that.
Well, at least these are what ifs. The Uncle Scrooge is actually a part of the Marvel multiverse now. The new Uncle Scrooge Infinity Dime comic actually brings him into the multiverse of Marvel. Wow. So, welcome Disney characters to the Marvel universe.
Disney can cosplay as anybody they want, but can't nobody dress up as Disney without getting their ass sued.
Right. Well, Disney owns them, everybody, so they can do whatever they want with them.
Disney needs to.
It's
quit
only a
acting
matter
like
of
they
time
own my ass.
before we have the Muppets are going to be part of the Marvel universe as well. I'm sure.
Oh, that'll piss me off. That'll hurt my inner child. That would be like spanking my little inner child and then sticking him in the corner.
This ain't
I'm
good.
a huge Muppet fan. Big time.
Yeah, I always I got the all the little Lego Muppet character figurines.
Yeah,
If it weren't for the Muppets, I never would have listened to Alice Cooper at the ripe young age.
Right.
Zach
I know.
back.
They had great musical guests.
Yes.
John
Zach's
Denver
back.
to Alice Cooper.
I
Zach,
love that hat.
other
The
Zach.
G.
The
We
Zach
were
that-
Alabama hat.
Yeah. All right, I can wear
without
my.
the background.
Here I
What's
am,
up?
the only loud
Sorry,
home
guys,
in
I'm
North
late.
Georgia right
What's up, Mellow Dope? What's up, DK? We got 4 people in here. We'll keep going for a while. Why not? Kevin, you'll just have to look up the Augusta Book Exchange.
I can find it. I just have to find out if they let me order the variants and all that stuff that I want.
Yeah, you know who you can reach out to? Collecting with Durs.
Yeah.
Because Durs doesn't
Somebody
have an
in the
LCS.
comic community can point me in a good direction. I mean, I would go with Mile High Comics because I've dealt with them. I dealt with them 10 years before there was an internet through their ads
Yeah,
and comic books.
just reach out to Collecting with Durs and tell him you're friends with me and Paul. He'll understand.
Did you see where Collecting with Durs has been getting some of his comics from a place in Augusta, Georgia?
Yeah, that's what
That's
we're
what
talking
we were
about.
just
The
talking
Augusta
about.
Book Exchange.
Yeah. Where is that place in Augusta?
Got me.
Let me look.
I haven't been to Augusta in probably 10, 15 years.
You know, Augusta has like a huge like toy show all the time.
It says like I
And-
just looked up. It says Martinez, Georgia.
Yeah, I know. Or Martinez. It's like a suburb of Augusta.
Yeah.
I called it the first time I went up there. I used to call it Martinez or something like it. I think it's Martinez, but I call it Martinez when I first went up there. It's a suburb of Augusta.
Augusta.
There's a guy who I'm friends with on YouTube.
South Augusta is kind of like South Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he
You
lives
don't want to
in
be there
Georgia.
for certain times of the day.
He lives. Mark Legion of Comics lives in Georgia. Yeah, he's like, if you need a LCS, an online LCS, or an LCS to send you books, look at Augusta Book Exchange.
Yeah,
And I feel bad too.
comic stores near me.
Or I think it's, or maybe I'm saying it wrong. It's like ABX. Yeah, it is Augusta Book Exchange. I'm not
Yeah,
thinking.
ABX. I feel bad because I've known the guy that owns my local comic shop for 40 years or so.
Leave him.
But, you know,
I
if you
would leave
can't,
him.
he's basically semi-retired. He's never even at the shop. He pays people to run it, and all they care
Leave
about is
him,
games. Warhammer, everything's Warhammer up there.
Why?
I guess they make
I'm
a lot of money selling it.
I'm a gamer, but I don't understand. You know, let's spend 9 hours, 12 hours building this character and painting him up and giving him backstory, only for him to get permanently killed 20 minutes into the game. I don't get it.
What's
Well,
up,
with Warhammer,
Jeremy?
they got all those dioramas and all the stuff they paint.
Time out. I need to give a shout out. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy is I'm on his NFL Round Table Talk show on Friday nights, and I'm sorry. It's late. I am on his NFL Round Table Talk Wednesday nights, and on Friday I'm on his Detroit Lions fan cave chat. What's up, Jeremy, sir?
Detroit Lions. I mean,
be nice, Jay.
I am being nice. I'm not comparing them to the Bears or the Vikings. I actually have respect for Lions even when we're playing them.
Jeremy, if you want to jump in, feel free.
And DK, man. Mel Dope's here in the chat, man. He sent me a sweet Star Wars Chrome Blaster box, man. I love ripping that stuff. That's some great
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Oh gosh, Oh, thank you, Jeremy. I'll be there tomorrow night. I'll be on your show. I enjoy being on your show every week, every year's shows. Jeremy is a great mentor. He's awesome. He knows his sports like crazy.
And just so you know, Will, the Lions are probably one of the teams in the NFL I don't have a problem with.
Well. Look who's
Seriously.
backstage. My man, Jeremy V.
What's up, my guy? I just figured
What
I'd
up,
come in
man?
and say hi. How's everybody doing tonight?
Smoking Jeremy B. This is Jay, aka I call him my YouTube dad. He's a Packers fan,
Yep, go
unfortunately, but
Packers.
we got Kevin
Hey,
and Zach who are Falcons fans.
that's awesome. Hey, Falcons might be able to do something. They got a quarterback this year.
Yes, they do. I was like, what the heck is my guy Jeremy doing in here?
So I'm gonna drop out.
last year, but didn't
I'm
work
gonna
out.
drop out so I can pop in on the computer so it looks a little better.
Cool, of
I'll be right
course.
back.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh my God, he is like one of my. He's like my mentor, guys. So yeah, I love that guy to death. He's like a
The
father
hell is
to
that
me.
you're
Also,
drinking?
Dr. Pepper.
he's
Looks
drinking Mountain
a
Dew.
little itty, look like a little itty bitty
It is a
can,
little
like
itty bitty can. That's all I'm allowed to drink nowadays.
ain't that cute? It's a shrinky drink.
Will, does he have a YouTube channel? I'll subscribe to him if he has a YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
it's down below. Kneecap Buying with the Motor
Okay.
City Lions. Let me add him as a mod.
Yeah, I'd like to subscribe. I'm not subscribed to his channel.
Guys, go sub to Jeremy B, please. Please.
How the hell do I lose my lighter? Idiot.
If you guys could sub him up, that would be great.
Yeah, I will. I
Oh,
went
there he
to
is.
him.
Authenticated with YouTube. There we go. So Zach's gonna sub to you.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, because
I didn't know
like my
what
Wednesday
to
show
subscribe.
is 100% NFL. It's not just the Lions space. I talk about the 3 top NFL news throughout the week. Uh, I like doing that, and I like having fans of other teams on because then you kind of get that know thy enemy type of thing, and
Yeah,
it makes it a lot.
that's
It
what
makes
makes
it for
Jeremy's
more
show
fun
awesome.
discussion. I'm not a trash talk guy. You know, if somebody talks trash, I talk it back. But that's
Yeah,
not
we can't hear you when you go
my
that way.
first thing, but I do have a fake sponsor that Jay will hate. I call it FTP.
No, it's not the
Come
forest.
on now. You understand?
It's the
Y'all are the
best
only team in the
sponsor
Central
ever,
we
dude.
have any kind of respect for, right?
I know that, and hey, it's out of respect that I do it as a joke.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's my only troll thing I do. Ask Will. I don't do the troll thing very much, but I
No, we
started
don't.
that my second season. And somebody said that's great, and all of a sudden it gets me like 30 FTPs in the chat. So
Yeah, especially when you do it with your soundboard.
Well,
It's
I'll
the
throw in a
best.
GP, Jake.
Wait,
I'm
use the
already
soundboard.
subscribed.
It sounds
Okay.
better.
yeah, Random Rips, you subscribed a couple weeks ago, I believe.
Yeah. I got to get around to watching.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go subscribe. Y'all be right back. Hang on.
Appreciate it, Zach. I always subscribe back to the people that subscribe when it comes up in my notifications because I feel that's the right way to do it. It's just like social media.
Same.
If you follow me on Twitter or you follow me on Instagram, I follow you back. And unfortunately, you know, on both of those, you get more thoughts than you do real people.
Yeah. Hey, is Von Doom on tomorrow?
I hope so. He's been
If
working.
not,
so much.
hey, I can always fill in somehow.
Okay. If I need it, I'll send you the link.
Because I've been getting up stupid early for some dumb reason.
I can't believe I'm up stupid late, but I saw you were live. I was like, I gotta hop in.
I'm feeling the
You
whole
need to hop
stupid
in more
late
often.
thing.
I do these
I mean, I don't know what time it is where you're at. It's 10:30 at night here, and I'm thinking, my God, that
He's
pillow
in
sounded
Detroit.
good 45 minutes ago.
But I'm gonna show you the little bit of my collection
Yeah,
that I
let
have.
me put Jeremy on the big screen.
This is my Barry Sanders Flash.
Always loved him. I am so pissed off that you guys got him instead of Tony Mandrich.
Hey, you guys took Tony Mandrich
Hey,
versus.
don't you dare blame us for it.
There's my Amon Ra St. Brown.
Oh, nice.
I want him so bad too.
You're
I
never
loved
gonna get him
EQ.
though.
I wanted him.
Charles Harris. I met him live and had that signed in person. He did a shout out for my intro video. I also have a nice Tua here that I won in a break.
Oh, wow.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
Yep.
I don't care about Roll Tide, but I do like Tua.
I have a custom Jetta.
That is dope.
Yeah.
Who?
Justin Jefferson.
Who?
Yeah, that guy. James Robinson III in a lunar black.
Where is he still with the Jets? Is he with someone?
No, he's a free agent right now, but he's kind of been shapoopoo, and he's probably going to stay that way. But anyway, this is a Darius Leonard camo before he became Shaquille Leonard. And the last one I have is an iced out Cam Akers with the visor and bumpers, the whole 9 yards.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about, DK. I saw that one actually today.
I got in a line for a DK and didn't get it. So, oh well.
And then Jeremy was covering the draft this year.
Yeah, that's what all this is right here is the placard on the table for the paper I write for and my press credentials from the draft.
So guys, he was backstage.
I'd love it.
I actually got to hear every interview of every first round pick, and I said it before and I'll say it again. There was 3 guys in that room that sounded like a coach on the field on how they do their game preps. Laiatu Leitu, Darius Robinson, and as much as I hate to say it, it was Drake, not Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels, the way he does his game prep. Yeah, I've seen the Hawk Tua thing. Bet on that thing. And so I wonder if the rumor's true. Somebody said Hawkinson might be going to Miami so they can have Hawk Tua on the roster.
Oh, jeez.
It was a joke meme that I saw today.
Oh, man. I'm happy you joined, Jeremy. You're going to have to join more often.
Oh, hey, if I can, I will if I'm up. You know I'm always down to talk. Sports, memorabilia, whatever.
Hey, Beck, let me add you as a moderator.
I just,
oh man,
I seen Will's logo and it said live. I was like, I got to click on this and say hi at least, you know. And,
yeah.
And the first thing you do when you go, it's a live
So
thing.
the video I sent you, Jeremy, a few days ago was the SpongeBob meme of the old guy running into a pole, and it says Caleb Williams. He's like, "What? Excuse me, young lady," and he turns around, pulls down his glasses, and says, "What a fox!"
That was the high point of the draft. One of the reporters said, "Hey, Caleb, can you give us a bear down?" As he was getting ready to walk off the stage. And he do this impression quite well. He looks at him. He leans over to the mic, so he's actually bent over, and he goes, "Go Bears!" And somebody said, "Why didn't he say bear down?" And I'm sitting there, and as effeminate he is, I said, "Well, his girlfriend's pretty hot. I think it's because she's used to hearing bear down when she pegs him."
Oh man.
But yeah, I call Jay my YouTube dad. I know you call Ralph that, but I call Jay my YouTube dad.
It is, and that didn't start from me. Remember, that started from the chat.
I thought that was Leonard.
No, that was Joshua Dorr from the South Florida Tribune guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Dude, you know what's crazy is freaking Orlando. Hey, dude, let me see them. I'm like, Orlando, shut up.
I was like, you can always move to Chicago, Orlando, and hang out with Caleb.
Oh my god!
Did Did you guys
go to
see
Chicago to guarantee losses?
June 1st, which we all know this is the LGBTQIAA plus Pride Month, right?
Yeah.
And the very first day of June, Caleb and Rome posed for a poster.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
embracing Pride Month. That's all I gotta say. They're back to back. They pursed their lips and turned towards the camera and lifted one foot and touched their shoes together by the cleat side.
I mean, if that's what floats your boat, by all means.
I got no problem with it. I don't care what anybody does in their personal life because it isn't forced down my throat.
Was it
don't force it on
NASA
my
the
throat.
first one who
Don't hurt
came
nobody.
out? I forget.
What's that?
Was it NASA the first one to come out? Carl Nassib?
Carl Nassib? No, it was Michael Samms, the tight end.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Michael
the
Sam.
Rams Rams.
Drafted Rams in the 7th round, I believe it was that year.
Yeah.
Something.
Did
you see, Jeremy, that McAfee hasn't signed an extension with College Game Day? He says, I just don't feel like I fit.
No, because he likes to trash talk too much.
Do you think he signs with them or no? Do you think he's done?
He barely fits on ESPN. If he didn't have his format the way it is, that would never be taken on by ESPN.com.
He's allowed to drop
wasn't
the
Pat
F-bomb,
McAfee
which
before
surprises me.
ESPN signed him. He wouldn't be Pat McAfee now.
Yep, and if they'd have known, well, they should have known. They should have done more research. But if they'd have known it would be this
20 minutes of a show.
Yeah, it's 25% of a show. The F-bomb. Between him and the guys in the background. And I loved it when they were at the draft and they went live and all the Lions fans start screaming out FTP with the words. And the one guy that was in there, and it wasn't Clay Matthews, but it was one of his fans that was on it. He started trying to yell. No, he was trying to yell through the glass. The Lions.
Yeah.
Back at him.
Yeah, well,
great.
I'm not gonna say I'm not proud of it because I would have been back too.
But the things that there's so many things that is allowed on TV anymore. Should we really be surprised that the F-bomb's allowed on TV anymore?
I'm
not surprised.
I mean, it all started with what NYPD Blue when they showed the guys on TV.
Yep, when they started showing butts, yep.
And then it became boobs every now and then it became, oh shit, hell, damn.
Yeah,
we've heard people say cocksucker on TV. I mean, it's not.
I kind of understand the boobs and the butt because I mean, what kid hasn't seen them when they weren't not supposed to?
Hey, it's a way. You know how we saw them getting into Dad's Playboy collection.
Yeah. Back in our day, it was just broadcast stations, though, and they had FCC rules. Now they're cable channels, and they can do whatever they want.
7 people in it. There was really no choice.
That you could not say as far as words on TV.
George
didn't frickin' George Carlin have a special on that?
Yeah, he did. He had a whole segment of his
Yep, 7 words.
That. You can say cockpit.
Yep.
Can't say them separate.
I'm sorry.
Or cocktail.
I love
cocktail.
what's his
That's
name? Who's that African American comedian that was funny?
Which one?
Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle.
Who? Who's the
Richard
first one
Pryor.
you said? Yeah. In my opinion, it goes Carlin, Robin Williams, Richard Pryor.
My favorite's Carlin, but I'd have to put Richard Pryor second, I'd say.
I'm sorry, I got Robin Williams ahead of him because I grew up with Robin Williams.
I did too. I watched Mork and Mindy as a 10-year-old, but
yeah, I had a
Mork and Mindy birthday party when I was like 6. I still like 7. Bill Cosby.
I remember him quite well.
Jeremy and I talk about Robin Williams quite a bit sometimes. How funny he was.
Zach, I just got the notification. I subscribe back to you.
Oh, thank you. Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, there's Zach.
Okay.
You're having some
connection.
Dark, but
so
You're
sorry.
good. You're good,
Yeah.
Zach.
It's
So,
1A with Carlin and Pryor for me. You
Mhm.
could actually say 1A, 1B.
Yeah,
But
pretty
2
much.
is
That's how I
Lane.
feel. I
And
did
then,
get to see Carlin at the Fox Theater.
I
you
mean,
know, if he did the
2001.
stuff he did that came out, Bill Cosby would have been in the top 5 too.
Yeah.
I really wasn't a Richard Pryor fan because of the language.
Yeah.
You know,
I got more respect for him.
I'm the first
Wait,
one to
Jay.
drop the F-bomb every third word. I get it.
My respect for Richard Pryor came after he retired. Remember, he went
Yeah.
through the Pfizer thing and had the reconstructive surgery, and he went
Sure.
on a tour of Africa, and it was live at the Sunset Strip. And the first thing he
Mhm.
said, you know what thing I noticed when I went to Africa? I didn't see one N-word.
Yep.
Wow.
And that
He
was,
quit saying the N-word.
he literally,
Pryor
after
did.
that thing,
Yeah.
he never used the N-word again
Never
until
used it again.
in Harlem Nights. That was the
Right.
only time he said it was in that script because that's how it was wrote.
Because it was written that way. Yep.
But as far as anything he wrote, he didn't do it. As a matter of fact, all of his movies started getting cleaner. I think the first one
Oh,
after
yeah.
that was The Toy.
Right.
So,
Well, yeah,
Jeremy,
because
I've got a bold prediction for your show tomorrow afternoon.
What's that?
There's going to be 2 lines in that list.
What, the offensive line?
Oh, I thought it was running backs tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it is running backs. I did O lines today. Yep. Yeah, there is 2 lions in the, but I'm not doing it as a room, and I'm not putting either. If you actually think about it, neither one are really top 5, but
No.
both are in the top 10. And it's on the Lions, it's a 1A, 1B. We do the running back by committee now. And that may
That's
flip the other
exactly
way
what
around.
like I said, it reminds me when the Panthers had Stewart and Williams, Thunder and Lightning.
And the first Thunder and Lightning was Bush and the other guy. What was that?
Lendell White.
Lendell White out at USC. That was the first time Thunder and Lightning was used as a nickname for a running back duo.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember that being on the cover of ESPN the magazine because I used to sub to it back then.
Dude, did they stop that magazine?
Yeah, it's all online now. That's why.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, they don't
You have
even
to
do
be an
Playboy
ESPN
anymore.
Plus member to read all the articles anymore.
Yeah, which sickens me.
Oh yeah.
Well, everything's done that. Sports Illustrated, their subscribership's down so much. They're strictly online anymore. Almost all your newspapers, there's hardly anybody getting the newspaper delivered to their house. They go online. MLive, Associated Press, USA Today. It's all online.
I know.
New
10
York
They
years
still
Times
print
ago.
stuff, but it's all stuff that's online first.
Yeah.
Right. Because everything that gets submitted by email, all they do is they copy and paste it into their
Yep.
paper with the pictures in. That's what they do.
And sometimes I get it really wrong.
Oh, the worst one ever. And this is when I got started into writing. I was not an English major. I did not go to college. But I'm reading USA Today, and they did a profile piece on Barry Sanders. And 8 times in a row when he said it, I was like, and this guy's a professional writer making 6 figures a year for USA Today. Never had he never missed a Pro Bowl game. Never
Wow.
had he
Double negative? Really?
been an All-Pro. Never had he never had less than
I
1,000.
speak American. I understood what he said.
But it's not proper English,
Especially
for a
not for a journalist.
I mean, I understand that it's written on a 3rd grade reading level.
Yeah.
But at the same time, at least use proper English and grammar because that's what you're paid for.
Oh, I get it.
Clarity.
And never had he ever.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, we see you, Zach.
What's up, man?
Hey, we can hear you too.
Yeah,
so I started writing game previews and reviews on my own Lions fan page that I started. And the first one I wrote was about the Baltimore Ravens game when they beat us on the kick that never should have happened. I gave kudos to Justin Tucker for making the kick. But at the same time, there was 2 penalties missed on that play that everybody focuses on the delay of game, but there was a penalty before the delay of game. Right when the clock struck 0, the right tackle jumped. That's a false start. He literally came up out of his stance and went back down.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sat there, I said, so whether it was one penalty or the other, they had no timeouts on the clock. If either penalty called with 7 seconds left on the clock, there's supposed to be a 10-second run out, which we just saw last year versus Atlanta. And therefore, the kick should have never happened. But kudos to Justin Tucker for making the kick.
Yeah.
Dude, have you heard that guy? He has the pipes.
The crazy thing is that if Marquise Brown wasn't doing his best impression of Kadarius Toney, they'd have beat us by 24 points that game.
God, Marquise Brown. What a wash.
Hey, do y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, now we hear you.
Oh, good. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that "Hey everyone" in the chat. I was like,
you're good, dude.
Okay.
You're good.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm having technical issues.
actually, Zach is, I think, if I'm not wrong, Jeremy could correct me. Next Wednesday, we're doing the NFC South.
There you go.
Yes.
Falcons, Panthers, Aints.
Yep, and Bucks.
It's gonna be big, man.
I think it's a battle between the Panthers and Aints for who's going to be the worst team in the division.
Oh, it's going to be us.
Yeah.
It's going to be us again. I
Falcons
guarantee.
should win the division if they'd have went the way they were supposed to at 8. If they'd have took Dallas Turner or Jared Verse at 8, no one would have said boo. But they went with QB7 out of the group and went Michael Penix.
Yep.
I just really am disappointed the Falcons took Penix, but I think I'm excited about Kirk Cousins, man. I don't know.
You know what you're excited about is that Penix doesn't have to see the field year 1 unless Cousins gets hurt. That's what I'd be excited about. And he's probably not going to have to see the field in year 2 because the dead cap's too high. But in year 3, you guys can trade away Kirk Cousins, save cap room, and promote him to starter. Then he had 2 years to develop because we've all seen quarterbacks that have had 1 to 3 years to develop instead of being thrown to the wolves have usually had a better NFL career.
Yep, exactly.
Oh yeah. I'm in the process of living that right now for the last 20 some odd years.
About 33 years to be exact.
I just want to see my Falcons go to the playoffs, man.
You had
Been a long time.
got to a Super Bowl. You had Rodgers for 16 years who got to a Super Bowl in year 2, if I remember right, of him starting. Because year 1, he did not have a great year, but he had a good year. Yeah. It was just a good year. Jordan Love, for 9 games, was amazing.
Get those Jordan Love rookie cards, man. He really played good last year.
Amazing. But in that first 8 weeks, it was a little wishy-washy.
I got all my Jordan Love cards cheap.
I know, I did too, man. I was buying into him and his rookie, and I kept them too. I didn't sell them.
Everybody knows I'm a Packers fan, so like, oh, Jordan Love, he ain't gonna be crap.
Yeah.
Send him to Jay.
No. I never said that. I said the fact that they're keeping Rodgers around might help him. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. A quarterback who sits and develops for a couple of years and learns every in and out of your playbook before he takes the field will always be better than the guy thrown to the wolves after one off.
When is the rest of the NFL going to learn that? I mean, didn't Montana Young teach us that?
Not only that, Mahomes, he sat a year at least. He sat a year. He came in the second half of week 17 when they already had the division sewed up at that year. Remember that?
Yep.
Alex Smith was the starter all year. Alex Smith started the playoffs that year. He was brought in when he was supposed to. In garbage time. You're up by 20 points. You got nothing to worry about. Less than 10 minutes on the clock. Go hand the ball off, kid.
Yep. Yep, I agree.
And I'm going to say this right now for everybody here to bear God as my witness. Any QB being paid more than Pat Mahomes is overpaid.
I agree. 100%.
Any quarterback named Pat Mahomes is overpaid.
Well, he's got
They're
3
all
Super Bowls
overpaid.
to back it up, and he wasn't on his rookie contract. He's the first quarterback to be making more than $35 million a year to win a Super Bowl. So that at that point, he earned it.
I fail to see how earning $35 million playing a kid's game.
I understand that, but at the same time, when you look at the salary cap and you break it down, $45 million is actually right at the top end of the percentage chart at the current market value of salary cap. That gets you right at 17.6%.
Yeah, but it's that exact reason the beers are $14.
You know where the cheapest beer in the NFL is? There was a poll done about it. They went around the league.
Was it Atlanta?
Detroit, $6.25 a beer.
I figured Atlanta, Cleveland. I didn't even think about Detroit.
And so everybody's like talking about all these prices that have gone up as far as ticket pricing. Prices went up across the league. It's not just Detroit. I hate that the local fans are like, I don't know why they're raising the prices. I say because the entire league did.
Yeah.
The entire league increased ticket prices by 25%, which for the Panthers fans, that means the nosebleed seats are now 83 cents because they were 45.
Exactly. I don't even think I'm going to be going to a game this year unless I'm invited again.
I've heard it was cheaper to get Panther season tickets than the NFL season ticket.
It is. It probably is. At least the deposit is.
I didn't even go to that game one day at 25-cent seats. I was like, yeah.
Oh, it's 45 cents. It was 45 cents.
You should have went anyway.
Yeah. If you're a fan of a team, you got a chance to go see another football team. One team's going to play good no matter how bad your team is.
Yeah.
I did go to 2 games last year. I may go to 1 this year.
I say if it's that cheap again in the nosebleeds, if it's under $1 a ticket, you go.
Well, I paid $4.25 for the tickets to my second game. So
where'd you go?
Lambeau.
Oh, at Lambeau?
Yeah.
You must have been down close, right?
No, I went in the playoffs.
Oh,
playoffs. Fucking Michael Vick, first ever playoff loss in Lambeau Field. I paid $425 to freeze my ass off and watch that.
In 1990, Braves tickets were $1 and they couldn't sell them for that.
Yeah, that's Zach's other account.
That's
awesome.
my other account, actually.
Oh, it's yours. Sorry,
Yeah.
I always forget that.
Right, Kevin.
He's a gardener and so am I. And we're both in Georgia, so I can see the mistake.
I thought he got confused because you two looked alike.
Maybe.
Oh, man.
Why we can't hear him right now.
Nope, I'm back.
No, Zach is muted. That's why we can't hear him. I think he muted himself.
Oh.
And now he's gone. I don't know why it logs me in on my other channel account when I log into StreamYard.
Jeremy, how's the website coming along?
I can't figure out how
Have we
to
heard
change it.
anything from
I
Bondi?
don't know yet. It's between him and the other guy. So I let them do what they got to do. And when it's ready and I'm told to submit my articles, I will.
Cool.
But yeah, we're doing our own website. We're making our own channel-based Lions memorabilia for sale. And doing it for cheaper than you can buy it at the stores, of course. Like
yeah.
Like your shirt.
But, we got, like my shirt. We're gonna be doing the shirts. We're gonna be doing not quite this big, but like the 20-ounce tumblers. This is a 32. And then hey, there you go. Not muted. We can hear you.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to go change clothes real quick. I was listening while I was doing that. So
No worries,
y'all
Zach.
didn't
You're
want to hear
good.
me changing clothes.
Jeremy, you know what would be fun? I'll probably message you on the side, but like as a group, like our kneecap biting group, like do a week by week prediction thing and the winner wins. I don't know.
Yeah, but that requires putting in money or taking money out for the actual cost of the stuff. I do it for the fun of it. on the Wednesday night show, after we get through talking about the 3 news topics, at the end of it, we go through the whole schedule, predicting wins and losses.
And you've been so good at it.
I struggle in the first few weeks because you know what I say it is with the shortened preseason? That's the extended preseason because every team is playing like dog crap for the first 3 weeks, it seems like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Coverages don't look right. Pass rushing
I
doesn't
usually
look
run a, what do they call it? A pick'em pool where you pick a team every week to win. That's all you got to do. But you can't pick the same team twice.
Oh, elimination pool.
Yeah, and whoever lasts longest wins a prize of some sort. I do that every year.
I'd be terrible because there'd be no way I could pick someone like Dallas or Minnesota or Chicago.
Well, the bad thing is you pick all your good teams, and then you end up with nothing but crap teams toward the end of the season, and you're like, oh shit.
Find a crappy team with the best matchup.
Yeah,
We need
that's
an
what you have
NFL
to
team
do. You
named
got to look at the records and figure it out.
What's up, Zach?
So we need an NFL team named Squirrels for Jay.
Or schedule.
Yeah. I could use them.
Bring back St. Louis. Give them a team. St. Louis Squirrels. There we go.
St. Louis Squirrels.
Yeah, I could have them all trained.
There you go.
Oh,
Hey guys, I'm gonna pop out, man. I gotta
have
get
a good night, Zach.
Thank y'all for having me on tonight.
Yeah, have fun out there, man.
I had to give Will some love. If he's live, I should pop in, at least say something, talk a little bit, have some fun. But sports memorabilia collecting, it's good. The other piece that I don't get out that often is my signed 1980 Rookie of the Year Billy Sims jersey.
Oh, nice.
And it's a stats jersey.
Oh, nice.
So it has all his stats from college to pro on it.
Wow.
I was always a closet Mel Gray fan, so.
Mel Gray was an amazing returner for Detroit and an okay running back. That's exactly what he was. Amazing in the return game. He wasn't quite Devin Hester, but he was a Devin Hesterish type of player for the time.
Yes, he was the best in his time.
Right. So I got to ask, what do you think of these new kickoff rules, guys?
I like them. Bringing back.
I haven't paid attention. Once Packer season ended, it became Cubs season. So I haven't paid attention, but I figured it'd give me something to bitch about week 1. First time I see it, what the hell is that?
For the first time in 32 years, the Lions made it further than the Packers in the playoffs.
I mean,
the way it was trending with this team, it was bound to happen. I didn't expect it last year, though.
Yeah. Well, every year I count on at least one loss to the Lions. I'll look at our schedule, like we're going to beat Minnesota twice, Chicago twice, Detroit. They're probably going to beat us once.
Well, Detroit and Green Bay over the last 10 years have become closer in the rivalry than anybody realizes. Minnesota, I think, just recently, like in the last 5 years, has got the best record against you right now because they finally had a level of talent. But now that Kirk Cousins gone, they got Sam Icy Ghost Darnold as their starting quarterback for right now. Nick Mullins is the backup. At camp, it got so bad with J.J. McCarthy, he was QB3 playing with the third string.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Wow.
I just can't wait. My little brother's a damn Vikings fan. I just can't wait to get him and his little son. I just can't wait to get them. I can't wait.
I sat there. It goes. The only reason why Minnesota's promoting Sam Darnold to starting quarterback is he named his ghosts after the wide receivers.
Yeah, exactly right.
Justin, one's named Jordan.
Wow.
Oh no, the JJs! Oh.
Yeah, I like I said, my trash talk is a little less rude and obnoxious because I'll talk it about the team. I won't talk it about the fans. I don't do the personal attack because I think that's rude and obnoxious.
That's good.
No.
Zach's not in here now, so I have to say it. My nickname for the Falcons ever since they lost to the Patriots the way they did has been the failed cants.
Oh God.
I mean, I'm not a Falcons fan either. $425. Yeah.
The last time that we saw the Bears in the playoffs, they lost on a double doink.
My goal.
Look, he's still
one
laughing
day,
at that one.
my goal is
yes.
to make a nickname for every NFL team.
And I'm not gonna lie. For 20 years, I called the Lions the Lie Downs.
And you call the Panthers the Pampers because they're soft.
That team's so full of shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys have had good players at key positions, but you really, other than the year you had Cam Newton on his rookie year when he played out of his mind, that team has done nothing.
Exactly. And I don't like Tepper as an owner.
I know you don't. We've talked about that. But at least Dan Morgan went up to him when he got hired and says, "Hey, I'll take this job. But you have to stay out of it. You have to let me do my job." And that's why I have hope for you guys. Is because you
I
finally
like Dan Morgan. He's a former player. And
Well,
he
just
knows
because
his
the
stuff.
coach says it doesn't mean the owner's going to do it.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
I'm talking about the general manager, the guy making the picks. You could tell by the picks they made it was a different type of draft than what they've had over the past couple
exactly.
of
Yeah.
years. I mean, number one, they did something to Bryce Young that should have never happened. I don't mind the fact that they traded up the one to get him, but you don't trade away your number one weapon on the team.
Exactly.
Your number one receiving weapon to take a quarterback.
Yeah.
There's
we're
a
going to
certain
trade for
team in
this
the
gun,
NFC
but we're
North.
going to send the targets out.
Right. There's a certain team in the NFC North that did that one time to move up to get a certain guy named Mitch Trubisky, and then they wondered why he struggled year one.
Oh, God.
Turd biscuits.
Yet at the same time, to toot the Lions fans' horn, I can say one thing. The guy that holds the record for most yards for a Chicago Bear was drafted by the Lions, at Derek Kramer.
Really?
3,865 yards. Jay Cutler was the one that got closest with 30.
I like your nickname.
That's great.
Never liked Cutler.
Nobody liked Cutler. Even his own teammates didn't like Cutler.
Yeah.
That's why Jay is the best nickname for him. You can say
Quitler.
it. I don't care.
Quitler.
You know, it's just an exciting time. I use this as a stepping stone, and now I'm getting to a couple other sporting events. Hopefully soon I get off the short waiting list to be one of the writers that get to go to the home games and actually be there in person instead of having to watch it and write as I'm at home.
Right.
And everybody's like, "Well, why do you want to do that?" I said, "You realize how much of an honor it is? You'll have a parking pass. You get to park in a special parking garage, walk through a tunnel to the suites."
Yeah.
And you get to see more.
Yeah, and before and after the game, you get to touch the field.
Yep, you can go to the field before and after the game. You get to go to the press room and ask questions after. And I can see how they do it. You notice they don't really call on people like they used to in those press rooms. It used to be you had to raise your hand and get called.
Yeah.
And now it's whoever's loudest gets heard.
Yeah. I just
And I've been watching these pressers, and half the time these guys are so soft spoken. I don't know how they'll get heard. I'll get heard.
Take a bullhorn.
Especially use your nicknames. They'll hear you. What did he say?
Yeah, I'm quite sure I might get ignored if I yell out.
Hey, Sun God!
And Campbell.
And Motor City Dan!
No, but literally when I was at the draft, it took about 2 hours for each draft pick to come up there. And Terrion was picked at almost 11 o'clock.
Wow.
So by the time he gets up there, it's 1 a.m. There's only 40 people, and it's all Lions guys, because that was the last rookie that was there in person for the draft. And he gets up there, and I go to say something, and I'm trying to be polite at first. I get interrupted. Second time, I get interrupted again. Now I'm hot.
Sure.
So as soon as that guy stop talking, and the next guy tried to speak, I yelled. I go, "Carry on!" He goes, "Yes, sir." I just sounded off like I was a drill sergeant. You know what I mean? Got his attention.
Yeah.
I love that kid. That kid's gonna be a stud.
But what I did like was we've all heard why he got benched, what happened, but you didn't hear what he learned personally. I said, so personally, when you were benched those 4 games back in 2022, when Eli Ricks took your starting spot, what did you learn? He goes, when I was benched? I was like, yeah, when you were benched, what did you learn? He goes, perseverance, and that I never want that shit to happen again.
Right.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But the perseverance part is what I,
yeah,
locked in on. You can't really.
I mean, I can almost read his mind. As soon as he heard the question, he's like, "That fool's asking me that." Then 2 hours later, he's like, "Man, that fool asked me a good question."
Everybody else was asking those casual questions. Who's your inspiration? Do you believe in God? What's it like to play with Branch again? Oh my God. He goes, wait a minute. You can't ask somebody that just walked off the draft stage what it's like to play with somebody when they haven't played a game together yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have we heard anything on Kool-Aid? Oh, you said he got hurt, didn't you?
Yeah, he got hurt at rookie OTAs. I think he's supposed to be back by training camp.
Still waiting for my guy next year with the coolest name ever.
Which one?
The coldest.
Crawford, the running back out of Florida.
Dude, that is the coolest name ever.
It may be the coolest name, but what's coolest is where he gets his NIL money. It is a statewide heating and cooling company.
Huh.
It's like freaking DeBrickashaw. Imagine if DeBrickashaw had like a building contract.
And I don't know about what it is with the weird names in the SEC, but LSU's got the weirdest name wide receiver too, with the realest person.
Oh yeah.
What's wrong with some of
That'll
these
make
parents?
a good card for your oddball name collection. There's been a few throughout sports history.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I swear to God, I went to school with a set of twins that were Regelo and Orangelo, and if you wrote their name down on a piece of paper, it was REDJELLO and ORANGEJELLO.
Orangelo.
Yep. wrote down on paper it was red Jello and orange Jello.
Yeah. Well, I knew a girl named Paige May. He wrote it down. It was pajama.
Okay.
That's awesome. That makes me laugh.
I mean, I don't mind unique names. But,
Jay, we can't hear you.
That's because my YouTube child hasn't bought me a goddamn freaking laptop.
Sorry.
Take care of your YouTube dad.
Okay.
Yeah. Microphone's like $10, man. $5 below. $5 below is kind of misleading. Nothing there is 5 or below anymore.
Right. It's kind of like the dollar store is no longer the dollar store. It's a dollar and a quarter store.
$1 and a quarter store.
Let's hear it for false advertising.
Yeah. But guys, it's been a pleasure.
Jeremy, thank you,
I'll leave you with my words of wisdom I depart my show with, and that's try every day to be a better person than you were the day before, because that's the only way we're going to make this world a better place.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you tomorrow
people
night.
would listen.
Yep. Have a great night, guys.
Good to
Thank
chat.
you, sir.
And I'm about to go too.
I agree.
I'm sitting here nodding out.
Yeah, I know. Jeremy's such a cool dude. I told you guys, he's fun.
Yeah, he's cool.
I was ready
he
to
sure
go to
knows
bed
his
an
stuff.
hour ago.
Yeah, I'll send you his channel, Kevin.
I subscribed.
Oh yeah, you're subbed.
I was already
Okay, well,
subscribed.
everybody,
I forgot.
thank you guys for watching. Before we end it, Kevin, where can we find you? What are you up to?
I'll be doing something Saturday night at 8:30. and I have videos to post over the
You
next few
need
days.
do you need a guest on Saturday? I'm available again.
I think I'm just going to do a premiere. So.
Cool.
But we'll do something live soon.
Let's do it. And you, Jay, I know you'd be here and wherever.
I got no fucking clue where I'm going to be in 10 minutes. I hope it's
Exactly.
in bed.
All right.
Well, good night, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Good
DK
night,
was
everybody.
still in here. Later, DK.